I got this. This is made out of green beans, and this was only 20 RMB. This is only like $3, so we're gonna try this. I think she put like peanut sauce and cilantro and garlic on there. Oh wow. It's crispy.
The city doesn't quiet down. It changes character. The heat fades from the stone streets. Lanterns flicker on beneath ancient roofs, and the air fills with the scent of smoke, spice, garlic, and sizzling meat. This is a city of deep history and everyday rituals, where emperors once dined behind red walls, and locals now gather at night around street-side grills and hidden food alleys. Here, food isn't rushed. It's roasted, folded, pulled, and shared, often the same way it has been for generations. After dark, Beijing reveals a different side of itself. Skewers crackle over open flames. Noodles are stretched and slapped by hand. Steam rises from dumpling pots tucked into narrow Hutong lanes. From legendary night markets and local food streets to late-night dumpling houses and smoky barbecue corners, Beijing after dark is where tradition and appetite meet. Tonight, we're diving into Beijing's night food scene to taste the dishes that define northern China long after the city lights come on. Wangfujing Snack Street. If there's one place that introduces most people to Beijing's night food scene, it's Wangfujing Snack Street. Located just steps from the city's busiest shopping avenue, this narrow lane comes alive after sunset, glowing with red lanterns, rising steam, and the constant hum of curiosity. As night falls, the street tightens with crowds. Lanterns flicker overhead. Vendors line both sides with glass cases and metal grills, each stall competing for attention through sound, smoke, and spectacle. The air is thick with the smell of chili oil, cumin, garlic, and sugar caramelizing over open flames. This is where Beijing puts its boldest street food on display. Start with lamb skewers, yangru chuan, grilled over charcoal and dusted heavily with cumin and chili powder. The meat crackles as fat drips onto the fire, releasing a smoky aroma that pulls people in from meters away. One bite is hot, spicy, and unmistakably northern Chinese. Nearby, you'll see stalls selling jiaozi, dumplings filled with pork or lamb, boiled or pan-fried until the bottoms turn crisp and golden. Steam pours out as plates hit the counter, and locals eat them quickly, dipping each bite into black vinegar and chili oil. Wangfujing is also famous for its more extreme offerings. Skewers of scorpions, insects, and unusual meats sit glistening under bright lights, more often photographed than eaten. While these grabs attention, the real flavor lies in the simpler dishes. Jianbing, savory crepes folded with egg, scallions, and crispy crackers. Tanghulu, candied fruit skewers, and fried buns stuffed with meat or red bean paste. What makes Wangfujing special isn't authenticity alone, it's access. This is Beijing opening its doors wide, inviting everyone in, even if just for a quick bite. It's busy, loud, and unapologetically tourist-facing, but it still delivers real flavors, real heat, and a powerful first impression of the city after dark. Location: Wangfujing Snack Street, Dongcheng District, Beijing, China. Street food prices range from 15 to 60 renminbi, or about $2 to $8 per item, depending on what you choose. Guijie, Ghost Street. If Wangfujing is Beijing's introduction, Guijie, better known as Ghost Street, is where locals actually eat. Stretching for over a kilometer through Dongcheng District, this legendary food street doesn't wind down at night. It comes alive. As darkness settles in, thousands of red lanterns flicker on at once, bathing the street in a deep crimson glow. The sound changes here. Less shouting, more sizzling, less spectacle, more appetite. Taxi doors slam, groups gather, tables fill fast, and many restaurants won't close until sunrise. This is Beijing's late-night dining artery. The star of Ghost Street is mala crayfish. Ma la xiao long xia. Giant platters arrive piled high with bright red crawfish, cooked in a fiery broth of dried chilies, Sichuan peppercorns, garlic, and spices. Eating them is messy and slow. Peel, suck, wipe your fingers, repeat. But that's the point. It's food meant to stretch the night. You'll also find dry pot dishes where meats and vegetables are stir-fried aggressively with chili, cumin, and numbing peppercorns until smoky and intense. Popular choices include lotus root, potatoes, beef, lamb, and tofu, all coated in spice and oil that clings to every bite. For something comforting, locals order hot pots bubbling at the table, steam rising as thin slices of meat cook in seconds. Skewers of lamb and chicken appear constantly, grilled fresh and passed around while conversations overlap and beers pile up. Ghost Street isn't quiet, it isn't elegant, but it's deeply social. This is where birthdays are celebrated, deals are discussed, and long nights are spent talking over plates that never seem to empty. Guiji shows you Beijing not as a postcard, but as a city that eats late, eats loudly, and eats together. Location: Guiji, Ghost Street, Dongjimen area, Dongcheng District, Beijing. Prices range from 40 to 150 renminbi, or about 6 to 20 US dollars per dish, depending on the restaurant and how much you order. Beijing Hutongs. If Ghost Street is loud and relentless, Beijing's Hutongs are where the city exhales. These narrow alleyways, woven between courtyard homes and low-tiled roofs, hold the rhythm of everyday life. And after dark, they reveal some of Beijing's most comforting food. As night falls, the streets dim. Red lanterns glow softly outside small doorways. Scooters idle past quietly. From behind half-open doors, steam drifts into the cool air, carrying the smell of vinegar, garlic, and dough. This is where you'll find late-night dumpling houses, tiny, family-run spots with just a handful of tables. Locals slip inside without ceremony, order quickly, and sit shoulder to shoulder. Plates of jiaozi arrive steaming hot, filled with pork and chives, lamb and onion, or beef and cabbage. Each dumpling is dipped into black vinegar with chili oil, sharp, warming, and deeply satisfying. Nearby, small kitchens serve jianbing, thick wheat noodles topped with rich soybean paste, minced pork, and crisp vegetables. It's hearty, salty, and built for northern winters, the kind of dish that sticks with you long after the bowl is empty. You'll also find stalls selling baozi, fluffy steamed buns stuffed with juicy pork or vegetables, eaten slowly as people walk home. Some hutongs still host late-night noodle shops, where broth simmers quietly and bowls are served one by one without hurry. What makes the hutongs special isn't variety, it's continuity. These streets haven't changed much in decades. The same families cook the same dishes, the same neighbors eat at the same tables. Food here isn't entertainment, it's routine, comfort, and memory. In the hutongs, Beijing doesn't perform, it simply lives. Location: Hutong areas around Nanluoguxiang, Shichahai, and Dongcheng District, Beijing. Prices range from 15 to 40 renminbi, or about 2 to 6 US dollars per dish, making it some of the best value food in the city. Beijing late-night BBQ courtyards. When the night gets deep and hunger hits hard, Beijing turns to barbecue. Not polished restaurants, not food streets, but smoky, late-night BBQ courtyards, where skewers pile up, beers keep coming, and no one checks the time. These spots hide in plain sight, behind unmarked doors, inside open courtyards, or down side streets near hutongs and residential blocks. Plastic tables spill outdoors. Charcoal grills glow red-hot. The air fills with smoke, cumin, and chili drifting upward into the night. This is Chuaner culture, Beijing's late-night obsession. The menu is simple and relentless. Lamb skewers are the star, grilled over open flames until the edges crisp and the fat drips into the fire. They're showered in cumin, chili flakes, and salt, eaten hot, fast, and one after another. Chicken wings, beef skewers, lamb kidneys, tofu, mushrooms, and flatbread rotate constantly over the grill. Skewers arrive in waves, plates stack up, empty sticks pile higher with every round. To balance the heat, locals order cold dishes. Smashed cucumber with garlic and vinegar, peanuts tossed with chili oil, or thin sliced potatoes slick with spice. Ice-cold beers hit the table immediately, bottles clinking as conversations grow louder. This is food meant to be shared, argued over, laughed through. Groups lean back in plastic chairs, smoke curling overhead, hands greasy, fingers numb from spice and cold beer. No one rushes. No one orders just once. Late-night BBQ isn't a meal in Beijing. It's a social contract. It's where workdays end, friendships stretch late, and the city finally relaxes. Location: found throughout Beijing, especially near hutongs, residential courtyards, and areas like Dongcheng and Chaoyang. Prices range from 2 to 8 renminbi per skewer, or about 0.30 to 1.20 US dollars, with most meals totaling 40 to 100 renminbi, 6 to 15 US dollars. Shichahai, Haohai. If the BBQ courtyards are loud and smoky, Shichahai, especially Haohai, is where Beijing softens at night. Just north of the Forbidden City, this historic lake area feels worlds away from the city's intensity, especially after dark. As the sun disappears, lanterns glow along the water's edge. The surface of the lake reflects warm light from nearby bars, tea houses, and food stalls tucked into old courtyard buildings. The sound here isn't traffic. It's quiet conversation, soft music, and the gentle ripple of water against the stone banks. Food around Shichahai is lighter, slower, and meant to be enjoyed without rushing. Street vendors sell grilled flatbread, brushed with oil and sprinkled with sesame and cumin, cooked until crisp and fragrant. Small stalls serve skewers of vegetables, tofu, and sausages grilled gently over charcoal, less fiery than Ghost Street, but deeply comforting. You'll also find sweet snacks, candied hawthorn skewers, tanghulu, roasted chestnuts, and warm desserts eaten while walking slowly along the lake. Some visitors stop into small courtyard restaurants for hand-pulled noodles or a late bowl of soup, letting the night stretch naturally. Shichahai isn't about excess. It's about atmosphere. Couples stroll quietly, locals sit by the water sipping tea or beer, musicians play softly in the distance. The city feels reflective here, as if Beijing itself is winding down, thinking about the day it just lived. This is where you come after eating, not because you're hungry, but because you're not ready for the night to end. Location: Shichahai/Haohai Lake Area, Xicheng District, Beijing. Street snacks range from 10 to 30 yuan, or about $1.50 to 4 US dollars, depending on what you choose. Beijing at night doesn't disappear, it reveals itself. It's smoke rising from late-night grills, dumplings steaming quietly in Hutong kitchens, red lanterns glowing over streets that have seen centuries pass beneath them. This is a city built on rhythm and ritual, where food isn't just eaten, it's repeated, remembered, and shared, where nights stretch long over skewers and beer, and slow down again beside still lakes and ancient alleyways. From bustling food streets and fiery barbecue courtyards to quiet hutongs and reflective waters at Shichahai, Beijing shows you its true character after dark: bold, communal, and deeply rooted in tradition. If you enjoyed exploring Beijing's night food scene, hit like and subscribe. It's completely free, it helps the channel grow, and it allows me to keep sharing honest, local food stories like this from around the world. And let me know in the comments, where would you eat first in Beijing? In Beijing, the night doesn't erase history, it feeds it.